It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, towing the slab in today's game, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Junior Caminero, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike three.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, one away.
The Braves trailing by a run here in game one of this 3-game set.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back at Truist Park, top of the second. And here is Sosa to the plate. Sale, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Duvall on his way over, snags it on the run, and there's one away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Weston Wilson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're on top 1-0.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do?
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Austin Riley. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Jared Kelly. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
At the belt and fires. Got him. That's the second out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Sean Murphy. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Got him looking. And that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Sale back to work. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Popped up first base side. Olsen brings it in. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Boom. The base runner at first with one out. Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's to third. Off balance throw in time. And that is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here is Matt Olson. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
In all seriousness, I don't think anyone is feeling bad for Matt Olson. 2023 was a phenomenal season for him, whether he was an MVP finalist or not.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Duvall at the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's a ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In there at the knees. And that is strike one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner out, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now a chance for Junior Caminero.
It's 0-1.
Kicks and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs. And ball 1. Got him swinging. Inning over. Braves strand 1. They trail here 1-0.
Trying to reach the people and sell my CDs.
On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done.
Now in the box, comes up empty.
His breaking ball today.
Strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And Sale deals.
Ball.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so
And we're back. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike. Good eye in that spot.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Realmuto drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The Braves down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And here is Jared Kellner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. And a pitch. Wilson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Next pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. The lefty fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Comes up empty. Wilson on at first, nobody out. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And that's just foul. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Sale ready. Foul ball there. And Sale ties him up that time, gets the strikeout. It's one of the things Chris Sale likes to do, get inside on the righties. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And the slider catches the zone. Strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's Murphy now. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Righty delivers. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The first baseman.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there for strike one. Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now here is Adam Duvall. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Turner zips it across, and Albies is retired. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2.
Man at second. Misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top six. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one's in there. Strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Slider got him for strike three. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Castellanos in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. High fly ball, shallow right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton to the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ronald Acuna Jr. Schemes back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that's down and away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that skips into dirt. The 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. That was somebody to worry about over at first.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Ozuna hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And he deals late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grounder might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelnick. That one at triple digits. With the go-ahead run at third here in game one of this three-game set. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. JT Realmuto steps in as the lefty gets to work. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Sale delivers. And that one pulled foul. One and two now. Sale. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment. He'll get back on track. His team needs him.
Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball almost got him there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one pushed foul. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. 0-2. Inside, almost got him. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Rojas having a lot more success on the road this season. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Stop. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. That's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And that's in the dirt. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. That misses the zone. Ball one. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And he grounds one to the right side. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, on target. He got him. Nice play.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball left side.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And the right-hander deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome. the eighth, Charlie Morton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3.
Kyle.
The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
1 out. Runner at second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounced out to short. Caminero to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. High fly ball out to center field. And Castellanos is out. Out number 2. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Flying around third is Turner. 1 run's in.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. And now. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Ozuna stands in now and watches strike 1. Hard hit right side. Stott over to first in time. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the DH, Weston Wilson. Morton back to work. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First offering and it just misses. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That's out to center field. On the move. Corrals it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 2 and the. And welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on here, Matt Strong.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carried. And it is gone! And this place is rocking. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Puts it away for the out. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Michael Harris.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-2 the count. Next offering is outside. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count's full. Matt Olson hitting on deck circle. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and mid-in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas makes the play, and that will end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Now into the ball game on defense, Travis d'Arnaud. He takes over behind the plate. So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. The right-hander back to work.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Man at second. Late swing, foul to the left. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Trey Turner. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So up next, Bryson Stott. And that one almost got him. The pitch. And fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The run scores from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big RBI for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nick Castellanos will hit next. This one in the air, center field. Duvall makes the catch, inning over. Phillies with the run-scoring double. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Think playing tennis, you 1 minute, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like a Bengali. Stranded on the island, back up off me 2 feet. I try to get up in my face.
Back here in Atlanta, on to the bottom of the 10th. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
The pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
In this situation with a runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
With the winning run at the plate here in extra innings. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and Albies is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job with the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Junior Caminero.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Kerkering is just 1 strike away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga.
Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero, porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas bajas, pero el proceso lo gozamos. Aquí no hay vibra mala, si lo sentimos que nos vamos. Cero doble cara, aquí solo somos hermanos. Mi team está tan que hasta cuando perdemos ganamos. Ey, nadie tiene el poder del cielo. Con mi día no me van a sacar de carril.